ओम 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 सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपादं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वातिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरुं सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तिः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। 79th अनेक श्लोक पेज नंबर 272। वस्त्वाभावं सबुद्ध्वैव निस्सङ्गं विनि अभूताभिनिवेशाद्धि सदृशे तत्प्रवर्तते। वस्त्वभावं सबुद्ध्वैव निस्सङ्गं विनिवर्तते अभूताभिनिवेशाद्धि सदृशे तत्प्रवर्तते। वस्त्वभावं सबुद्ध्वैव निस्सङ्गं विनिवर्तते निवृत्तस्याप्रवृत्तस्य निश्चला हि तदा स्थितिः विषयस्य हि बुद्धानां तत्साम्यं मजमद्वयम्। निवृत्तस्याप्रवृत्तस्य निश्चला हि तथा स्थितिः विषयस्य हि बुद्धानां तत्साम्यं मजमद्वयम्। Here, the principle that was told was about Drishya not being separate from the Chitta. And then the Chitta has to be merged in the Chit. Chitta has to be merged in the Chit. Chit means the consciousness. So ultimately, we are seeing everybody, everything as what? As consciousness alone. Everything is that consciousness alone. It is not different. And for that, we have various reasons were given, and we saw in detail how the drishya cannot be separate because it is seen by an instrument called mind. And the mind is nothing but movement. When the mind is not in a movement, at that time, we are not seeing any drishya. That means when the mind is present, that time only the drishya is seen. That means all the drishya, whatever is seen, that is nothing but that mind's projection only. And we also know that the instrument in itself does not have any existence. The instrument on its own does not have any existence, it's just jad. So mind is an instrument. So what is that mind? Mind is also projected on that consciousness alone. So everything is that consciousness alone. We were seeing these points again and again. So we had seen that this in 78. Let us see the 78 shlok and then we will go ahead. 78th shlok said, Buddhva animittatam satyam hetu prithak na apnuvan. Buddhva means having known what? Animittatam, that absence of hetu and absence of karya is not there. In that absence of dharma is not there, absence of dayabhas is not there. All those things. Animittatam. Satyam, Hetu, Prithak, na apnuvan. It cannot be not, it cannot be attained separate from its cause. Vita Shokam Tatha Kamam Abhayam Padam Ashnute. One who knows that it is the cause only. That is appearing, that consciousness only is appearing as the whole drishya, the whole world. He has no shok. Vita shokam, he does not have any shok. Tatha akamam abhayam, because there is no desire. How does shok or moha or bhaya happen? Because any desire has been obstructed. When there is no desire, there is no bhaya also. There is no Vita shok. That means there is no shok also and there is no moha also. Without shok, without bhai, without moha, that is the sthiti of moksha only. And that is called padam ashnute. That is called that padam. He attains that padam. He attains that state. Padam means that state from where one does not fall again. So it is that state from which one does not get any birth again. Rebirth has been annihilated at that state. So this was our 78th shlok. Let us see the 79th shlok. 79th shlok says, Abhutabhiniveshati sadrishe tat pravartate. Abhut, abhiniveshat, he. I have broken the three words here. Abhut, abhiniveshat, he. So deep, one who is deeply identified with the false, one who is deeply, abhut means what? Which that is not, that what is not there. Asat, and it is dvait also. That is called abhut here. So one who has abhinivesh of that deep identification with false, with the anatma, with the jad. Sadrishe tat pravartate. Sadrisha, so will be his activity, as is his notion, so will be his activity. So if he is not deeply identified with the false, he won't be very active in the world because it is like a dream world that we are active in, as in Abhinivesh, so will be the Here, so will be his activity. Next line. Vastu abhavam. See, vastu abhavam, eco energy. Vastu abhavam sabudvaiva, having known the absence of duality. Vastu abhavam sabudvaiva, having known. Budvaiva means having known. What? Dvayasya. Vastu abhavam means that dvayasya or abhavasya. Vastu abhavam, having known the absence of that duality. Nissangam vinivartate. He becomes nissangam. Nissangam means nirapeksham. He is not expecting anything from anywhere. He is not expecting that his desires will get fulfilled, or even if somebody does not fulfill his desire, he is not feeling bad because that desire does not define him or his personality. He knows what he is. He is even without that desire. So vinivartate means he withdraws. He withdraws from, he is detached. This is the beauty of this sannyasi now. This is the state of that jnani sannyasi. Okay? So let us see, this is the joy, this is the freedom of a sannyasi. Let us see this, what does it have to say? Bhashya is on the page 272. Page number 272. Let us see. Yasman abhutabhiniveshat asati dvaye. By the abhinivesh of that asat. What is that asat? That duality, dvaye, being there, dvayasti, dvaya astitva nishchayaha, the nishchaya of that dvaya, he thinks that the duality is there. Abhuta abhinivesha, full stop. Tasman, but he thinks that duality is there. Okay, he is seeing that duality. It is not that he is not seeing that duality. That identification is not there, but he is seeing that duality. Tasmat avidya vyamoha rupadhi sadrishe tad anurupe chittam pravartate. When he is seeing that duality, due to that avidya, see again, due to the tasmat avidya vyamoha rupadhi. Vyamoha means what? Vyamoha. V plus A plus moha. Vyamoha. V plus A plus moha. Visheshena. Visheshena moha. Visheshena. Visheshena moha. That is what? Tasmat avidya vyamoha rupadhi. This vyamoha means abhiniveshat. He, what happens? Sadrishe tad anurupe chittam pravartate. According to the mind, according to that notions, he gets identified chittam pravartate. See again. Yasmat, first line. Yasmat bhutabhiniveshat asati dvaye dvaya astitva nishchaya abhuta abhiniveshaha. When he thinks that the duality is there, when he thinks that the duality is there, and he gets identified with that, तस्मात् अविद्या व्यामोह रूपाधि सदृशे तद अनुरूपे चित्तम वर्तते. Due to that avidya and delusion, accordingly his mind is identified. As is his notion, so will be his identification. Tasya dvayasya vastunah abhavam yada buddhavan tada tasmad nisangam nirapeksham sad vinivartate. But when he knows, so everything depends on the knowledge. In the first line, he is saying he thinks that the dvaya is there. The duality is there. Dvaya astitva nishchaya bhut abhiniveshaha. And then he gets identified. But in the second line, he's saying, Tasya dvayasya vastuna abhavam yada buddhavan. When that wise person thinks that this duality is not there, Tasya dvayasya vastuna abhavam. There is no duality, abhavam, yada buddhavan. Tada, then, tasmat nisangam. Tasmat means dvaitat. From that dvait, he becomes nisanga. Because it is false. Why to get attached with the false? So he does not get attached to anything false. If I tell you that this thing, I'm giving it to you, but in 2 days it will go away. It will just vanish. Then I won't be attached to that thing. I will know that this will go away. Similarly, he knows Buddhavan. That is why the word Buddhavan has been added. Buddhavan means he is a wise person. Tada tasmat nisangam nirapeksham. So he becomes nisanga. Nisanga means nirapeksha. Nirapeksha means what? He is not holding on to something. He does not feel that I will lose something. He is not defining his identity or existence to the dependence of something. He's not dependent at all. His body also is like an object only that is wandering here and there. First and foremost, we have to start with our body, not with the objects outside. First our body, and then from the body everything starts. So he is saying that his body is also like that, like an object. Nirapeksham sad vinivartate abhut abhinivesha vishayat. He feels totally free from that dvait, completely free. Who has made him free? His thoughts, his knowledge has made him free. He lives in freedom. Okay, is this clear? Any doubt, please ask me. I have allowed you to unmute yourself. Is this clear? See again. See the moolam. Abhut abhiniveshadhi sadrishe tat pravartate. When he is deeply identified with the dvaya, with the duality, then he will act as per his identification. Abhiniveshadhi sadrishe tat pravartate. But vastu abhavam sabudhvaiva nisangam vinivartate. But when he sees that vastu is not there, abhavam asti, when that vastu is not there, when something is not there at all, then what will happen? Nisangam vinivartate. He withdraws from everything. It is as a longer dream. He knows that all these things are not there, so unnecessary. Why get into trouble? Because this is not there at all. So vastu abhavam budhvaiva nisangam. He becomes nisanga now. Does not want anything. Is it clear? Please tell me. Kitama, Abhama, is it clear?
Yes.
क्लियर है ना? क्योंकि मैंने स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ कर दिया. द्वय अस्तित्व निश्चय अभूत अभिनिवेशः. This one was a little bit misunderstood. So yasmad abhut abhiniveshat asati dvaya dvayasti. So this is explaining the first line, saying that when his knowledge is that everything is there, then naturally his actions will be accordingly. He will get into that, he will get attached, he will have desires, he will want to compete, he will want to complete something, he will want to give, he will want to take, he will be in joys and sorrows. All those things come after this delusion starts. But the second line says, Tasya dvayasya vastuna abhavam yada. When he knows that this vastu is completely not there, it is seen, but it is not there. Seeing anything does not mean that that object is there. Many things are seen that are not there. So this also, the whole world, dvaya, I can see, but in his mind, he is completely sure that these things are not there. At that time, what happens? He becomes nisangam, vinivartate. He withdraws himself. He withdraws continuously. We have to work on this right now. We are not working on this. We have to continuously work on this. We have to think about the falseness of the world. Only when I know about this surely in my mind, then I will start withdrawing. Otherwise, my mind will keep on projecting that I can get something from here, I can become something here. So whatever you're becoming also, day before yesterday or some time ago, I was looking at a small video where a small child, a girl child, had become a doctor. She was acting, she was playing. So she had her stethoscope, she had her apron, and the patient was who? The patient was her doggy. So she was operating on the doggy like that, and the doggy was lying like that, and then she had covered him. All those things. And then she had made a small MRI machine in which she put that doggy also. Doggy was lying there like that. So once we know that everything is like a dream here, we will think like everything as a dream. But when we know that we don't know this, we feel everything is real, then we will act as like we are acting now. Otherwise, we will play in this world. So we need to start playing in this world. We need to act in this world. Just act like the actors and actresses, they act in the movies, they act in the dramas. We also have to act as our director, the Bhagwan, directs us. We have to act, and then we have to leave everything. That is more simple. So he becomes Nisanga, that freedom, one who tastes that freedom. I'm telling you, one who tastes that freedom, he will want to taste it more and more. This has got a nasha in itself. It has got a thing in its own. I can't explain to you. It's not that the sannyasis or the gyanis don't get joy. They have much more joy than us. And that only propels them to leave everything and go to the Himalayas or go to solitude and meditate. That is a different state of mind in which they revel every day. So if we start tasting that, then we will have our enjoyment. Even while we don't need to go anywhere, even while staying in our house also, we can taste that through these scriptures. Let us come to the 80th shlok. Nivrittasya apravrittasya nischala hi tadasthitihi vishayah sahi buddhana tat samyam ajam advayam. Nivrittasya means, now this is a vairagya of a siddha person, okay? This is the vairagya of a siddha person, Nivrittasya, who is withdrawn, who has totally withdrawn, not involved at all. Nivrittasya, apravrittasya, who is not pravritta, who is not involved in anything. Nischala hi tadasthiti. He is in a state of nischal. Nischal means stable, stable. He is not moving, unwavering state. Again, nivrittasya, apravrittasya, one who is nivritta and one who is apravritta. Nivritta means withdrawn. Apravritta means uninvolved, who is withdrawn and who is not involved in anything. What is his state? Nischalahi tadasthiti, state is unwavering. Because it is because he is not involved in anything, so he does not go up and down. Now, next line. Vishayaha sahi buddhana tat samyam ajam advayam. Vishaya means gocharaha. Whatever Vishaya is there of the Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasgandha, all those Vishaya, Sahi Buddhana, the state of that illumined person, the state of that illumined person, Sahi Buddhana, Tat Samyam Ajam Advayam, that is called Samya, that is called Aja, that is called Advayam. That state of that Buddhana, of that wise person. The Vishaya Sahi Buddhana. What is that Vishaya uh, of that Jnani person? That is Samya, that is Ajam, and that is Advaya. It is not something outside, everything is inside only. He is seeing those Vishaya as Ajam, Samyam, and Advayam. We'll see what it is. Let us see the Bhashya. Nivrittasya Dvaita Vishayat Vishayantare. Nivrittasya means what? He sees Dvaita as Dvayabhas, one who sees. Nivrittasya means one who sees the Dvaita as the Dvayabhas only. One who sees it as Manasabhas, Manaspandan only. Sees everything as a movement of that mind only. What happens to him? Dvaita Vishayat Vishayantare. He is not involved. Cha apravrittasya abhava darshanena, comma. After that, put a comma. Abhava darshanena. Please underline this word, abhava darshanena. This is important. Why does he not involve in anything? Cha apravrittasya. He is not involved in any subject also, in any matter also. He is not involved at all. Why? Because abhava darshanina, he sees absence of everything. This is what to get involved in. This won't be there. Why to invest my energy, my time in something that is not there at all? So he does not involve in anything. So this is a sadhan here. Spandana darshanena or dvayabhasa darshanena and not bhuta darshanena. Okay, it is not vastu darshanena, it is abhava darshanena. See, it is abhava darshanena. Abhava darshanena. You can say spandana darshanena. You can say dvayabhasam darshanena, but whatever. So he can see that everything, whatever I can see here, that is not there at all. It is all temporary phase. And logically also, he has been proving all this since the beginning of the text. He has been proving that this is not there, this is not there. And unnecessarily, I am involving myself. Unnecessarily, I am getting troubled. Unnecessarily, my expectation level rises, and then I start working and I start expecting things. So he is withdrawn completely, not physically withdrawn, but at the vision level, he is completely withdrawn. He does not want anything. Vision level, complete withdrawal. At least at the vision level, we can start, not from outside. I'm not saying that we should reduce our meals, but whatever is necessary, give it to the body. But I feel that we should slowly and steadily, we should reduce our uh, necessities also. We don't need so many things that we provide to our body, that we provide to our mind, that we provide to our intellect. We don't need so many things. Our mobile should be off after some time. We are too much into that. Our TVs, etc. I don't know how many people, how many of you see TV and all. But I've seen in families the whole day the TV is on, the whole day the radio is on. We don't need all those things. So chittasya nischala chalana varjita. Chittasya nischala chalana varjita means what? Nischala chitta has become. The consciousness, chitta has become now chit. Chitta has become chit by removing all the movement from that chitta. It has become nischala. It has become chalana varjita. Chalana varjita means what? There is no movement in that now. So unmoving mind. That is called the Brahma Swarupa eva tada. It has become what? It has become Brahma Swarup only. It is not different than that consciousness now at all. Tada Sthitihi Yesha Brahma Swarupa. This is a sthiti of that mind that has become consciousness only without any movement. Sthitihi Chittasya Advaya Vijnanaihi Kara Saghana Lakshana. So it has become what? It has become Vijnanaihi Karasagana Lakshana means what? It has become without Samanya and Vishesh Varjitaha. It is not with any Samanya or not with any Vishesh. It is not like that. So it has become one. Okay, is it fine? So see again from the first line. Nivrittasya Dvaita Vishayantare. When he becomes Nivritta from all the Vishay or Vishayantare, Dvaita Vishay, from all the Dvaita Vishay, uh, he withdraws his mind. What happens then? Cha Apravrittasya, and he is uninvolved, not at all involved. Why? Because abhava darshanena. Because not because of I will get sorrow from there, or I don't want to have joy from there, or I am controlling my indriyas. Not because of those reasons. Those reasons are very small. Okay. So this word is very important. Abhava darshanena. He has molded his vision. The specs he has changed. He has molded his vision completely now. So this is very, very important. Why he is not involved? Why he has withdrawn? This is because abhava darshanena, and because of that. Now what is happening? Chittasya nischala chalana varjita. Now the chitta has become chit because it has chalan varjita. It is not moving. It is not with the spandan. So he is continuously seeing that one consciousness only. He is established in that Brahma Swarupa eva tada. So at that time, his mind becomes that Brahma Swarup only. See, we have to uplift our mind to make that mind like this. All our minds are consciousness only. We have to make that mind someday or the other. We should say at least that my mind is a very good mind. And we can do it with practice because ultimately the essence of our mind is that consciousness only. So it cannot be bad. It cannot be chanchal. So sthiti esha brahma swarupa sthiti चित्तस्य अद्वय विज्ञान no advaya vignan ek rasa. Okay, I have not split it properly. See, advaya vignan ek rasa ghana lakshana. It is ek rasa ghana lakshana. I had read it karasa ghana lakshana. See, it is ek rasa ghana lakshana. Ek rasa. It is ek taratamya is there. It is not there. It is only one. Ek rasa ghana lakshana. There is no samanya and visheshan there. Sahi yasmat vishayah gocharaha parmatharshina buddhana. So when this happens, yasmat vishaya means what? Gochara, whatever is seen. Parmartha darshinam buddhanam. Parmartha buddhanam means what? Parmartha darshinam, one who sees the this thing as abhav, or one who sees everything as advay. That means the jnani, the buddhanam. Tat, tasmat, tat samyam param nirvishesham ajam advayam cha. So please see the tippani number 5 below. Tasmat means what? With tad with vishayatvat means it is the state of that vidwan person as he has known the self. That is the, did you find tasmat in the bottom second line? Tippani number 5. Tasmat. Tad Tadvad Vishayatvat. It is the state of that Vidwan person as he has known the self. So Tasmat Tam Tat Samyam. Samyam means what? Param Nirvishesham Ajam Advayam Cha. It is called Nirvishesham. It is called Ajam. It is called Advayam. Is it okay? Is it all right? See once again. The Mulam Nivrittasya Apravrittasya Nischalahi Tadasthiti. He is totally withdrawn and he is uninvolved. And Nischalahi Tadasati. What is his state? His state is Nischal. There is no movement in that state. Stable. Vishaya Sahi Buddha Nam. And what is the Vishaya of that Jnani? It is Samyam, Ajam and Advayam. He is Samya. Samya means what? There is no difference in that. One homogeneous state is there. Ajam and Advayam. It is non-dual. There is no duality also there. And it is Ajam. There is nothing born also from there. And it is Samya. It is in equilibrium. Is this all right? Is this Shlok fine? Please tell me. संतोष जी ठीक है, मीनाक्षी जी ठीक है, आगे बढ़े. हाँ, कुछ है, डाउट है?
ये प्रैक्टिस करने की बात है, अभ्यास करने की बात ही, एवरीडे अभ्यास करने की बात ही ऐसा स्थिति आएंगे ना माँ.
अरे सिर्फ एवरीडे
रही
करने के लिए नहीं, पता है कई बार वी हैव टू प्रैक्टिस दिस फॉर birds together. This is not very easy way. We have to start it with 5 minutes because the mind does not cooperate. The mind does not cooperate. Mind will run outside. It will show importance in things that is not there. So it takes words. That's why I remember I had told you that somebody had complained about Dhruv that in 5 years only you gave him darshan, and then those Mahatmas, and then Bhagwan only said, let us go for a boat ride. And when they were going on a boat, they saw so many heaps of black mountains. And then they came nearer and they saw that it was bones, huge bones, huge mountains of bones. Then those people asked Bhagwan, whose bones are these? He said, this is Dhruva's bones of those past births when he had just started doing spirituality, or he was involved in spirituality. Then a little bit ahead, they went. Then they saw another black mountain. Those were again bones. Then again they said when he was doing his jap tap, etc., tapasya, etc. And those are the bones of those lives. Imagine. So we see only the tip of the iceberg and we feel that we are not getting anything, we become depressed. But actually, it needs a lot of time to correct the mind because it is habituated in seeing anything, thinking about anything, looking at a subject in a particular way. So it is very, very difficult to bring that mind back and to make it the way the scriptures want. It is difficult. So we have to know that it takes time and we have to have patience with our mind also. So like we have our children, sometimes we become strict, sometimes we become very easy going with them. Similarly, we have to handle this mind also like a very wild horse. We have to tame it. Sometimes we have to give him punishment. Sometimes we have to give him some prize. Sometimes some boost up. Sometimes some enthusiasm, like that. So we have to deal. Deal is the right word with the mind. dealing with the mind. So it takes a lot of time, a lot of time. And one more thing, if anybody of us has a very calm, quiet mind, he has spirituality in that mind. He naturally his mind tends towards Lord. Naturally his mind tends to do japa. I know all of you are like that better than me. So all of you have been doing this, I don't know since how many births, past births. So that is a good information for all of us. That is a good news for all of us. We have been doing, so we are on the verge of finishing everything only. That is a good news. So Bhagwan will help us. So we don't have to wait for so many births like Bhagwan made them see the bones of Dhruva. We don't have to wait for so long. But yes, we have to put effort. The faster, the speed becomes faster when we put more effort. We have to see the goal. We have to watch the goal. We have to visualize the goal. We have to eat it. We have to drink it. We have to sleep it. We have to walk it. We have to touch it. Everything we do, our vision should be around our goal only. Then this will happen. This state will come. And it will happen. Okay. So this is 80th Shlok. Okay. Now let us see. Any doubt about it? 81st, let us read. अजम् अनिद्रम् अस्वप्नम् प्रभातं भवति स्वयं सकृद्विभातो ये वैशः धर्मो धातु स्वभावतः अजम् अनिद्रम् अस्वप्नम् प्रभातं भवति स्वयं सकृद्विभातो ये वैशः धर्मो धातु स्वभावतः अजम् अनिद्रम् अस्वप्नम्. Ajam means what? Non-modifying, where from where birth is not there. Ajam. Anidram. Anidram means what? Remember, Anidram had come in Advait Prakaran, I think, this word. Anidram. Anidram means what? Agrahan. And aswaptam means anyatha grahan, if you remember those words. Agrahan and anyatha grahan. So anidram means agrahan. So agrahan is also not there. And aswapnam. Aswapnam means anyatha grahan is also absent. Okay. So both are absent. Anyatha grahan is also not there. Ajam, anidram, aswapnam. Prabhatam bhavati swayam. So prabhatam bhavati swayam means prabhatam means what? There is no avidya, ignorance or non-perception. There is no darkness. Prabhatam. So prabhatam we say, na? So there is illumination. Illumination is the prabhatam. Bhavati swayam. He is self-effulgent. He is self-effulgent. Okay. So this is Ajam Anidram Aswapnam Prabhatam Bhavati Swayam. This is the first line. Now second, Sakrit Vibhatam one. অনির্বাণ দরজাটা খুলে দিও বাইরে বেল বাজাচ্ছে So Sakrit Vibhato hi Vaishah Dharma Dhatu Svabhatah. Sakrit Vibhatah. Sakrit actually means once. But here it is meaning all the time. He eva eshaha, he illumines all the time. Sakrit vibhata, sadaiva vibhata. This means Sadaiva Vibhata. He is illuminated all the time. Now, Dharma Dhatu Swabhavata. Dharma again here means Atma. It will be given in the Bhashyam. Dharma here does not mean Jeev. Dharma here does not mean Dharma. Dharma here does not mean any object. Dharma here means Atma. So, Dharma Dhatu Swabhavatah. Atma is like that by nature. Dharma Dhatu Swabhavatah. Dharma Atma is like that by nature. We will see this. Punarapi कीदृश च असौ बुद्धानां विषय इत्याह. What is that which is the object of wise people? This has been said. Punarapi, again, moreover. कीदृश च असौ बुद्धानां विषयः. What is the vishay? कीदृश. How is the vishay of the Gyanis that has been told here? Of the wise people has been told here. Swayam eva. See, they have skipped. I mean, Bhagwan Bhashyakar has skipped Ajam, Anidram, Aswapnam because he has explained it earlier. So he feels that we know about this. So he has skipped it nicely. He has started from Prabhatam. Did you see? He started from Swayameva Tat Prabhatam Bhavati. So he has skipped Ajam, Anidram, Aswapna. I hope these words are clear. Ajam means which does not have any modification. It is birthless. It does not have any modification in it. Anidram. Anidram means agrahanam, not there. Agrahan also is not there. And aswapnam means what? Anyatha grahan is also absent. So absence of non-perception and absence of wrong perception. Anyatha grahan means wrong perception. Agrahan means no perception. So both are absent. Is it all right? So Ajam, Anidram, Aswapnam has been skipped. Now, Swayam Eva, let us see Prabhatam Bhavati Swayam. Swayam Eva Tat Prabhatam Bhavati. He illumines himself. He is illumined by himself. Na Aditya Adi Apeksham Swayam Jyoti Svabhavam Ityatha. He is not dependent on the sun or anything or any other light to illumine him. He is not dependent on any other thing. Okay, so it is not dependent. He is self-effulgent. This is talking about us. See how big things they are talking about and what we feel about us. So when self-effulgent is said, our attention should go to that I, that permanent I, that unmoving I, that is not moving at all. That I on which everything is moving. Sakrit vibhataha, sadaiva vibhata iti etat. Sakrit means all the time it is effulgent. It is not that once only. Sakrit actually means once. But here it is meaning sadaiva vibhata. It is all the time illuminating. Eshaha evam lakshanaha atmakhyo dharmaha. See, I told you, atmakhyo dharmaha. Dharma means atma. Dharma is the name of that atma. Esha evam lakshanaha. This with this lakshan, which is what? Nitya aparoksha lakshan. With this lakshan, aparoksh. I am not paroksh, aparoksh. Aparoksh. I don't need anything. Mediumless perception is aparoksh. I don't need myself to see through any instrument. Without the mind also, I can know myself. Atmakya dharmaha. Dhatu swabhavatah, vastu swabhavata ityartha. Dhatu means what? Vastu swabhava. That means the nature of that. The nature of that Atma, ityartha. This is the lakshan of that Atma. This is the meaning has been given here. So this was our 81st Shlok. Is it clear, this 81st Shlok? Huh? Then we can go to the 82nd. Is it clear? Please tell me fast. Any doubt? Ajamanidram Aswapnam, all those words have been given. Prabhatam Bhavati Swayam, he becomes self-effulgent. And Sakrit Vibhato Hevaisha Dharma Dhatu Sabhavata, that Atma's qualities has been said, that it is how it is self-illuminating all the time. It does not need anything to be illuminated. It has become like that. Any doubt? Then I'm going ahead. 82nd. Sukham avriyate nityam, dukham vivriyate sada, kasya kasya cha dharmasya, grahena bhagavanasau. Sukham avriyate nityam, dukham vivriyate sada, yasya kasya cha dharmasya, grahena bhagavanasau. Hey Bhagwan, here Bhagwan has been given, told for Atma. Bhagwan Asau. This Bhagwan, this Atma. Okay, so this Atma, for Atma, it has been said Bhagwan Asau. Sukham avriyate nityam. Sukham means what? Easily. Easily. Avriyate means covered. Nityam dukkham vivriyate sada. You are veiled very easily. He's telling, Gaudapadaji is telling us about that Atma, that, oh Atma, you are very easily covered by dukkha, by all these things, by the anitya. Nityam dukkham vivriyate sada. But it is very, very difficult to unveil yourself. Okay, next. Yasya kasya cha dharmasya grahena bhagavana. So you take anybody's dharma. Yasya kasya cha dharmasya, anything's dharma you take upon yourself. Grahena bhagavana. So this is telling the Atma in sarcasm. He's sarcastically talking to that Atma. Understood? Very beautiful Shlok. He's talking to that Atma, that actually you are like this. Actually, you are withdrawn. Nivrittasya, apravrittasya, nischala. You're all like that. You're ajam, advayam, anidram, aswapnam, prabhatam. You're like that. But here, I feel Sukha means very easily. Sukham avriyate nityam, dukkham vivriyate sada. And easily you take every dharma. And very difficult it is to take out those dharmas. Once you put on the jacket, you have put on some tight clothes are like that. You easily put it on. But then you have to take out. It is very difficult to take it out. Similarly, this also, he is talking to that Atma, that you take anybody's dharma like that. Yasya kasya cha dharmasya grahena bhagavanaso. Anybody's dharma you take. Because why? Because it does not have any dharma. Like the water, it does not have any shape. The water does not have any color. The water does not have any flavor. So anything we add in that, it takes. If I keep it in a bottle, it will take the shape of a bottle. If I keep it in a glass, it will take the shape of a glass. If I keep it in another spoon, it will take the shape of a spoon. So here also, because it does not have any dharma of its own, so what is happening? It takes any dharma. This is sarcasm. Understood? So we should put little bit effort in this identifying. Then it will be easy. Let us see. I'll take 5 more minutes. We can finish just 80 seconds. Okay. एवं उच्यमानमपि बहुशः परमार्थतत्त्वं तस्मात् लौकिकैः न गृह्यते इत्युच्यते. लोपः शाकल्यस्य गृह्यते गृह्यते इत्युच्यते. So गृह्यते, it will be गृह्यते इत्युच्यते. एवं उच्यमानमपि, although it is said, उच्यमानमपि बहुशः, many, by many, it has been said by many. Paramartha Tattvam. But this Paramartha Tattvam, although it has said by many, in many ways it has been told, and by many people it has been told, Kasmat Laukikaihi na griyate, by the Sansari, why they are not able to take this or grasp this, it is said here. Again, Evam Uchyamanam api Bahusha Paramartha Tattvam. Many times this Paramartha Tattvam has been said by many people, by many. But still, why these Sansari people cannot grasp it, this has been said here. Yasmad yasya kasyachid dvaya vastuna dharmasya. We take the dharma of any other object. Yasmad yasya kasyachid dvaya vastuna dharmasya. Dvaya vastuna means any dual object, anything, any object from the world. We take the dharma of that. Grahena, Grahanaveshena. We are totally carried away. Grahanaveshena means I'm aveshat by that thing, by that person. If somebody appears good, he appears so good to me every time. If somebody appears bad, he's bad forever. Like that. Grahanaveshena. Mithya abhinivishtaya sukham avriyate, and by false identification or by false overwhelming of that thing, I am easily covered. Avriyate. Anayasena achhadyate ityarthah. Anayasena achhadyate means without any difficulty. I am covered. Please see Anand Giriji third point, Tippani. See. Anayasena iti third point, bottom line, first line. Nimittantaram anapekshya mithya abhinivesha matrena ityartha. There is no cause required that why I am getting identified with the false. I'm just identified. I I just have to see, and I am into it. Some cause is not required for that. And without any cause also, I am completely attached to something false. So this is called anayasena achadyate ityartha. Dvaya upalabdhi nimittam hi tatra avaranam na yatnantaram apekshate. What is the source of this avaranam? Dvaya upalabdhi nimittam hi tatra avaranam na yatnantaram apekshate. No effort is required there. To dvaya upalabdhi nimittam hi to get that avaran, to get that duality, avaran of duality, I don't need any effort. Very easily, I am affected by that. Dukkham cha vivriyate prakati kriyate. But with a lot of difficulty, it unveils itself. The veiling is very fast. Without any effort, I am veiled like I am a jeev. See this veil? This is so easy for us. I am a woman. I am a Indian. I have this language. I have this degree. I am staying here. I am this. I am that. All these are veils upon what? Upon that Atma only. Now I have become like that. And dukkham cha vivriyate prakriti kriyate. With lot of difficulty it unveils. Paramatha jnanasya durlabhatvad, because the knowledge of self is very difficult to have. Paramartha jnanasya durlabhatvad, because the Paramartha jnana is very durlabh to have, to hold it, it is difficult. Bhagwan asau atma advaya deva ityartha. He is non-dual self. Advaya Deva Ityartha. Bhagwan asau means that Atma is saying that it is Deva Ityartha. Deva means what? Dyotanatiti Deva, that which is shining. That Bhagwan or that Atma, that is how, what is its nature? It is Chetan, it is Chinmay, it is shining. Dyotanatiti Deva Ityartha. Ataha Vedantaihi Acharyaihi cha Bahusha Uchyamano api. Therefore, atah Vedantaihi Acharyaihi, by the Vedantic Acharyas, Bahusha Uchyamanopi, they are telling many times, they have said this. Uchyamanopi, Naiva Gyatum Shakyate Ityartha, but it is still unknown. But still unknown. It is not very known. Now he is quoting Kathopanishad. Ascharyo Vakta Kushalosya Labdha iti Shrutehe. He speaks and he speaks. Speaker is surprised. Ascharyo Vakta, Kushalosya Labdha. And one who knows is also surprised. Ascharyo Vakta, Kushalosya Labdha. This is the Shruti Vakya he is quoting. So he is saying that even in Kathopanishad also, this comes that the speaker is also surprised. And one who gets it, he's also surprised by that. So this is our 80 seconds. So it is a upshape, or it is a sarcasm for that Atma, that how it gets identified so easily. And while this identification, it requires a lot of effort. So here we complete 80-second Shlok. Tomorrow we can have from 83rd. If we all are free, tomorrow we can have this. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah. Hari Om.